Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a long time, but I am called to do a reading. So let's do this. We're going to kind of do it a little bit different. We're going to pull 2 cards from 6 decks and 1 from the birthday gift healing messages at the end. So I'm not even sure how we're going to do this. Let's see. We're going to start with tarot cards. So I hope everybody's been doing well. I apologize for the delay in posting. I've been slightly busy. You could say I may have overcommitted myself, but it's neither here nor there. Divine timing, it's a thing, right? So here we go. All right. Like I said, we're going to kind of do this a little bit different. I really like the style of the White Feather Tarot, so I'm going to kind of use her style. This is kind of how she does it. I'm sure I won't do it exact, but all right. So we got 4 cards from the Matrix Tarot. Let's start with that. We're going to go with the Light Seers. And 2 cards for the collective, please. 2 cards. Let's see if we can get these to jump. Whoa. Ask and he shall receive. And we got those cards. And then we'll get actually, we'll save the witches to clarify. And we're going to get 2, I don't even know the name of this deck, but it was a really fun deck that I got recently. And I feel like we're going to use that. So let's see. Get a message for the collective, please. Messages. So just to let y'all know, here in Albuquerque, we have a brand new salt room. And it's called the Salt Cave down in Wyoming. It's an amazing place. They have a salt cave big enough for up to 12 people. It is 6 tons of Himalayan pink salt. They also have an electromagnetic therapy bed. I forget the name of that. They have a laser sauna room, and they have a smaller salt room built for 2, and a foot detox. So check them out. I was there yesterday for their grand opening, had a wonderful time with them. Did some readings for some people. Oddly enough, every person I read for had never experienced tarot before. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, so here we go. So we're going to start with, we're going to start with the Oracle cards. And we've got a new day. Ask for help and play. And your chakra card is expressions. Express your true self. The world needs you. Throat chakra. Lapis lazuli would be good for your throat chakra. So expression. It's been interesting the last few days for me. I've been faced with some challenges of the throat chakra, and have done my best, which is all we can ever hope to do, right, guys? But I think the whole collective is experiencing this, where the need to be polite is at war with the need to speak your truth. So how can we do that? Well, every day is a new day, right? Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. So, and look at the orange and the yellow in that, which would be representative of the lower 2 chakras, the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. A mantra for your sacral chakra, I feel like, is in order. A good mantra is, I love all dimensions of myself. I delight in weaving the creative tapestry that is my life. So, creativity. Again, expression. How can you express that? Right? Well, we play. Self-care includes having fun. Are you playing enough, darling? Do you have enough free time, or are you booked to the minute? Life goes by so darn fast. Make sure to have a blast along the way. Play connects us to our childlike curiosity and zest. When life feels too serious, toss aside your to-do list and make room for the stuff that turns you on. Go to the movies, have an adult slumber party, swing at the playground, you're never too old. Let the fun shine and live a little or a lot. So this came up in a couple readings I did yesterday, that creative, playful energy. Guys, sometimes we get so busy that we forget what the heck it is we're here for. What are we doing? We're here to have fun. We're here to be happy. I mean, that's the only reason to be, right? If you're not doing what makes you happy, then it's time to change what you're doing. Bottom line. Ask for help. Are you constantly giving to others, yet you're rarely receiving what you need? Then it's time to ask for help. You're not Superwoman, so there's no need to do it all by yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call. Communicate your needs and learn to receive, dear one. When we're open to the help that's all around us, the universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they'll start appearing. And this one, I mean, that's all the chakras, right, guys? That's crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. You know, I mean, all of our chakras can get out of alignment. And, you know, when we have a problem with our throat chakra, when we're not expressing our needs, when we're not asking for help, then that's a problem. We can get overwhelmed, we can feel drained, we can feel resentful, we can feel used. All of these feelings, people don't give you those feelings, guys. You bring them on yourself. When you overcommit, when you say yes when you want to say no, when you are not asking for help, when you know what, let's talk about not asking for help. So where did we learn to do that, guys? Where was that a thing? In our childhood. If you were neglected or if you were devalued, which most of the people on this channel, my collective, are, from that area, from that wound, whatever you want to call it, we learn that our needs are not important, that our needs are second to everyone around us. So therefore we learn to put our needs last. And then when it's our turn for our needs to come, you know, up to bat, if you will, everybody else is so busy taking care of their own thing, there's nobody left to help you. So we were conditioned, we were entrained to believe that A, we're not worthy of help, B, there's nobody left to help us, and C, if we can't do it ourselves, then we're not worthy, right? It's not true, guys. That's not true. You're worthy of help. You are absolutely entitled to ask for help. And if you can just learn to do that, even if it's just asking for help from the universe, from the angels, from God, source, spirit, creator, the universe, then you exercise this throat chakra to be able to ask people for help, right? It's a long road, guys. Healing is a long road, and it's not a fun road. And it can be gut-wrenching, and it can be painful, and it can be uncomfortable, and it most likely is all of those things, right? Because if we stayed in our comfort zone, there would be no growth. And without growth, there's no healing. And without healing, there's no happiness, really. We stay stuck in those patterns that we were taught as children, and we forget to play, right? We forget to play. And really, that's what we need to be doing. My dogs are agreeing because they are in the other room playing as we speak. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful reading, guys. All right, let's talk this out. I'm going to move these over here so we can see what we're doing. So we'll put you guys over there. So let's start up here. We've got Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Tower. So the Four of Pentacles, that's that energy of, I want to say it's suspicion, right? I mean, look at her. She's guarding those Four Pentacles with her life, right? She's not gonna let anybody in the village know that she's got those Four Pentacles. She's kind of keeping them to herself, right? So it's that that mentality of thinking that people are out to take advantage of you, right? That energy of suspicion. And that may be where we start this story, right? We're suspicious. We're not really sure. We're kind of hanging on to every last pentacle, every last resource that we have. What she doesn't realize, well, let me skip that for now. That suspicion, right? And it is somewhat validated by the Five of Wands, right? The Five of Wands, that's I'm going to step on you to get where I need to be, right? That's the dog eat dog world. That's the competition mentality. That's the 3D mentality. That's the, if I get more, you get less. Or if I take one piece of the pie, that only leaves 5 left, right? What we forget, guys, is that the universe is abundant. The universe provides everyone with what they need. It's not always what you want. What's that song? Don't always get what you want, but you always get what you need. Then we come to the Tower. This is a good tower, though, guys. This is destroying this mentality, right? The Tower is meant to burn everything to the ground so that new things can come about. Well, we can't get rid of these mentalities. We cannot enter the 5D mentality of unity, of everyone helping each other in community, until we lose this mentality. It takes a Tower moment for this to happen. The Tower is coming, guys. It's coming. And things are going to present themselves that are going to force you out of this competition mentality, out of this dog-eat-dog world mentality, out of this every man for himself mentality, right? Over here, we've got ask for help. It's going to take that union with your higher self, that understanding spirituality as well as 3D life for this to tumble to the ground. Once you do that and that tumbles, and it's going to feel like vinegar coming out of your mouth, I promise you it will. It's going to be awful. But it will be the easiest thing you ever did, even though it's the hardest thing you ever do, if that makes sense. So once we can get rid of that, guys, then we come into this new world. Look, we've got a whole new deck of cards even that we're using. The Two of Pentacles. Our resources will come into balance. We will learn to balance our resources. We have the yin and the yang in the center there. We've got the three diamonds. 3 diamonds. 3s are community, guys. It is the parting of the waves. It is understanding that we are all drops in the ocean. And even though it's just a drop in the ocean, you're still the ocean. The ocean couldn't be the ocean without all of the drops within, right? We learn to balance that. Then we go to the Queen of Pentacles. She is, and look, this is all Pentacles. Your whole reading down here is Pentacles. It's all resources. It's all understanding that this is the card of, I know how to get things done. Maybe I don't have money, but I have some skills I can trade. Maybe I'm not equipped to handle what's in front of me, but I know somebody who can help. Right? This is the woman that on your wedding day, when everything goes wrong, she's in the background just making it happen without you even knowing it. Right? She doesn't need the accolades. She doesn't need to know that what she's done is validated. She just gets it done. Right? If everybody was in that energy, guys, what a world this would be. To the Knight of Pentacles. This is the Knight. This is the... He's pretty slow moving, right? There's not a lot of wind in this card. He's just kind of chilling. You know, he's got his resources, going from town to town. He's in the reverse, though, so he's starting to mature. Starting to understand that you don't need to stay around and see the results of the seeds that you planted. He doesn't need everybody to say thank you when he does something for him. In the upright, he does, right? Because he's not quite that queen yet. He's actually, I'm surprised we didn't see the King of Pentacles in here. But being that it's the queen, it's that feminine energy, the Empress. It's the nurturing, You know, she's birthing new ideas. She sits back. She waits for things to come to her, right? She's grounded. She's got understanding. Her feet are bare. There's water flowing behind her, but it's not overflowing. And she's just sitting and waiting to see what yields fruit, right? She knows what's coming. She doesn't need to go make it happen. This is the divine feminine energy. And that's where we need to be, guys. In that feminine energy, when we know everything is going to be provided for what we need, we don't have to have this cutthroat mentality anymore. We graduate into this Empress energy. And you have to let that tower fall, guys. We've got to let it fall. Because tomorrow's a new day. New things are coming. Old things are going to fall away. Let them fall away. Mourn them. Grieve them. It's okay. You know, you spent a lifetime building it to where it is. And to let it fall away is gut-wrenching. It's very difficult to let that go. But you have to let it go. You have to let this go for this beautiful thing to come in. Okay, let's see what your higher self wants to tell you. This is actually a Hidden Truth Oracle. Finding out the truth crushed me. Finding out that the person you worked so hard to be now is evolving and letting that person go. It can crush you guys, and it's okay. Let yourself be sad about it. It's okay, because it's time for me to heal now. That person that you worked so hard to become, that is going away, when they heal, when they evolve, that new person that you're birthing inside is dying to come out. The old person, it's time for them to go back and heal. Okay, let's see what your soul mission card is to wrap up this reading. Let's see. Get a message from this. I'm thinking of you right now. Guys, our higher self is always thinking of us. It is never far from our thoughts. It always knows what we want, and it always knows the path of least resistance, the quickest way to get from A to B. You know, when you're driving along the road, you could literally, if you missed a right turn, you could make 3 lefts to turn right. And you're still going to get there. But your higher self would rather you turn right. Why make the 3 lefts? Let this fall, guys. Let this fall and trust. Trust and believe that everything that you need and want and have wished for is out there. And sit back and let it come to you. Because the time for action is over. It's time for rest. It's time for receiving. It's time for that divine energy. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And we will talk soon. Love and light.